Necessarily in a dispute, he punches walls. This man has no control of his emotions and he cannot control himself, and he will put you in danger.
Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about red flags in a relationship. A red flag is not a small mistake. It's a pattern of behavior that shows you who someone really is. As women, most times we often ignore because we see potential instead of acknowledging reality. If he disrespects you, your boundaries, or the people around you, that's a red flag. If he constantly lies about little things, that's a red flag. A good relationship should bring clarity, not constant anxiety. As women, we sometimes stay hoping things will change, but remember, potential is not a promise. Pay attention to actions, not just words. So protect your peace, trust your instincts, and never ignore what your intuition keeps trying to tell you. In this video, I'll put together videos of amazing creators talking more about this topic. Let's dive in.
So here's some dating advice from a diagnosed narcissist that you didn't ask for, y'all. Leave at the first red flag. The first one of these that pops up when you're getting to know somebody or dealing with somebody, leave. I believe that not everybody deserves a second chance. Because if you have a first date with somebody, right, and they're toxic as hell, they done told you some lies, they done just showed you their true colors, and you just don't like them. Your intuition, your red flags are flying everywhere. You don't feel right around this person. And then you give them a second date because the first date was terrible. And the second date goes well. It just goes fantastic, right? Now, why do you think the second date went better? Like, you told them the first date wasn't very fun. The second date just goes amazing. Why? How? Because you told them what you don't like now, so they understand it and they can change who they are to fit who you want. When you give people the blueprint to manipulate you, they're going to take it and design the perfect form of manipulation. Architects of manipulation. So the first lie, the first manipulation, the first time that they raise their voice and yell at you for something tiny, you don't have to give this person a second chance. They can just be hiding some explosive anger. So not everybody deserves a second, third, fourth, fifth chance to get into your good graces. And I don't even care if y'all were friends before y'all started trying to date. Well, we were friends before, so I'll give them another chance to just prove themselves.
The first red flag, because that red flag is just going to be the reason that you break up later on down the line. I just had a friend learn this the hard way. She was dating this man for a few weeks. She asked him, what advice would you give your niece now that she's dating? And he said, I would tell her not to spend all of her money on her girlfriend. And that was it. That was the advice. He made it strictly about finances. So she didn't see any other red flags in this guy. So she continues to date him. They become official. He says, will you be my girlfriend? And she says yes. On one of their first meals out together as a couple, he nickels and dimes her in a way that I have never heard of. But if she had just dumped him at that first red flag because she thought it was weird that the first thing he thought was immediately finances for a girlfriend, and then immediately after she becomes his girlfriend, he nickels and dimes her. They went to breakfast. He invited her out. She didn't really want to go. It's not her favorite meal, but she went. She ordered the cheapest thing on the menu. He ordered a regular meal. He ordered an orange juice. She ordered a water. She took one single sip of his orange juice. He ordered a side of bacon that he even asked her, should I order more? Do you want some bacon? And she was like, no, I don't want any bacon. Thank you. She took 2 bites of one piece of bacon because he kept offering it to her. And then when the bill came, he said, will you round up to $20 to include the bacon and the orange juice? This man was charging her for 2 bites of bacon and 1 sip of orange juice. Her meal was $12, so you can do the math and see how much he was asking her for 2 bites of his bacon and 1 sip of his orange juice. And now that is going to be the reason that they are breaking up, because he is nickel and diming her over a sip of orange.
Be strict with these men. My advice to you is stop telling these men what the consequences will be if they're doing something that you don't approve of. You need to just disappear. See, the man will get the message if you just remove yourself. He's not going to understand what you're talking about because men don't care about words. Women always say they're going to do whatever they're going to do if this man is doing something that she don't like. They think a woman is a joke. Just remove yourself. No one will be joking. Wouldn't be funny then. Just remove yourself. Disappear. If I was still dealing with these men, I will disappear. Oh, okay, he think I'm fucking playing? Watch this. You will never see me again. You will think it was a dream. Seriously. See, I know how to flip my brain so quick on somebody, it doesn't even matter who it is, and people will think, well, something is wrong with you, or you're a narcissist. Well, whatever. I don't give a fuck. If you're doing something that I don't like, and I'm showing you how I move off rip, that I am strict, and you're not going to play with me over here. You're going to see how I disappear on your ass. Doesn't matter about what we had or nothing. I would not remember. That's how quick it is with me. Because life is too short to be reminiscing on fuckery. I don't care. See, you need to be like that with people. You need to be like that with these men. Because if you keep on talking and not standing on business, guess what? It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So what was the point of talking? If you're going to speak, it needs to be one time. But my opinion, I'm not saying nothing because you already see how I move. So if you fuck up, guess what? You won't be able to fuck up again. You'll remember. You will remember, well, damn, I fucked that up. I can't even see her. She blocked me and all. You damn right. You would never have me twice, ever. You need to be like that with these men. You would never have me twice. What? You already messed up the first round. The fuck I look like for you to do it again? Get the fuck out my face. For real. Go do that with some other dummy. Because I'm not one. See, you need to be like that with these men because they will respect you in the end, even though they won't have you in the end. They'll remember like, damn, I ain't gonna have nobody like her. She was not somebody that I could just fuck around and play games with. And you'll be the girl that got away. And he will always try to find another girl just like you. And it's never gonna be you. That's the problem. That's why they lose their fucking mind when you disappear. Oh well. Should have got it right the fucking first time. Bye.
Leave the first time that he cheats on you. Leave the first time that he puts his hands on you. Leave the first time that he disrespects you. Men never change for the better after they have harmed you. They do not change for the better. The longer you stay, the worse they get. Because what you're showing them is that there is essentially no consequence for that behavior. When you stay, you are literally giving them a green light. You're giving them permission. You are inviting them even to do what they did and worse. When a man harms you, harms your relationship, cheats on you, whatever it may be, that's his problem. That's a reflection on him. It's who he's always been. He would do this to anyone else, right? He would do this to another woman if she was with him. He's not just doing this to you. He would do it to anybody. So by staying, all you're doing is inviting him to do that even more because this is who he is. He's not going to change. Leave the first time. Stop thinking you can change him with your loyalty. Stop thinking that by staying somehow or another, you're showing him what it means to be a good partner. And above all, stop making excuses for him. Oh, he went through this, he went through that. Baby, there's a whole lot of men who've gone through trauma, drama, and all kinds of ills of life. And yet they managed to be good spouses. They managed to regulate their anger correctly. They managed to not run around here cheating. There are tons of men who are like that. But the one you're with, if he's showing you his character ain't right, baby, he just ain't one of those good men. Grieve it. Because it hurts to accept that what you thought he was, he's not. Grieve it. And move on. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. the pain of letting him go and moving on is far less than the pain in staying in a dysfunctional relationship that will ultimately destroy you and destroy your life.
First time. Yeah. The first time they disrespect you, the first time you feel unsafe, the first time you feel unwanted, the first time they raise their voice, the first time they call you out of your name, the first time they put their hands on you, the first time you find out they're lying, the first time you're gaslit, the first time you're cheated on, the first time you're feeling used, the first time they ask you to separate from your friends or family, leave. See, y'all like to auntie me to death until auntie has the real for you. Then you act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave the first time. They're going to make you feel like you never wanted the relationship. You didn't love them. Leave the first time. Okay? You're going to make it without them. And you're going to be okay. Leave the first time. Boundaries are not for them. They're for you. Set them, stick to them, and leave the first time.
You should know is that the first time a partner devalues you, you need to leave. It's not going to get any better, and that is a sign that they are either jealous of you, that they have some type of resentment against you, that they want to control you, or that they're deeply insecure, and you can't let it slide. It starts off with just like a little devaluing statement, and then they get more frequent, and they get worse over time, and it is a sign that you need to go. It's a big, waving, flapping red flag, and you shouldn't ignore it, okay?
Crazy is that when God knows that someone isn't for you, God won't let that person change for you. So you literally have no choice but to let them go. Like, none at all. If God says that's not your person and you don't listen, he gonna find a way for you to listen. Because those that don't listen must feel.
You know why you're not ready to leave? Because you invested in a broke man who don't like you. And you never got the payback. You never got what you thought you was going to get in return. Let it go, ma'am. You ain't getting nothing out of no dust. Let it go. Make him someone else's burden by letting him go. Okay? Because all it's going to do is get worse and worse. He's never going to do what you need him to do. He ain't ever going to act right. He ain't ever going to give you what you gave him. So just let him go. He's dead weight. Cut him loose. Okay? Maybe you need to go get you a dust demon exorcism. I don't know. You need some holy water? I don't know. Sound like a dust demon to me. That dust demon got a hold of you, man. You need a dusty exorcism, okay? Let me help you out. Come forward. Okay. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. I rebuke the dust demon that is within that woman. Come out, dust demon. Kick that dusty out. Okay? We rebuke that dust demon. Get out. He's doing nothing for you. He's dragging you down. Dismiss the dust demon. He never gonna give you nothing back, baby, but more issues. All right.
Save your life as well as your emotional well-being. This is the top 5 red flags that if you notice in a man, sis, you need to go. Coming in hot, we have anger problems. Date this man if you're looking to end your life. Now, the tricky thing about the anger issues is they may be difficult for you to notice at first. But once you get into any kind of dispute, argument, they will surface, as well as how he interacts with others. He raises his voice unnecessarily in a dispute. He punches walls. This man has no control of his emotions and he cannot control himself, and he will put you in danger. So the sooner you notice these issues, the sooner you need to leave for the betterment of your life. And if you have a life with him, future children, etc., go. Don't look back. Now, this one's gonna piss some people off, but number 2 is mommy issues. A good way to find out if he has mommy issues, ask. How's your mom? What's she like? What was it like when she raised you? A man with mommy issues does not like women. He does not like you. He does not trust you. He will sabotage a relationship and will most likely sabotage you as well. The best thing you can do is pray for him, recommend a therapist, and go. Dating a man with mommy issues is a special type of hell.
It's not worth it.
Number 3, we have a cheap ass. Notice I did not say broke ass, because a cheap ass can have a lot of money and still just not decide to spend it on you. Pay attention to how much he tips servers. Does he offer to do little things like pay for your parking, or little things that may not be necessary, but does he take pride in paying for them, or does he run away from them? A cheap man is not going to change his ways, and the quicker you leave, the better off you will be. It's giving little D energy. Next, we have jealous/insecure men. Run. Run! This can manifest in several ways, from commentary on your appearance, your makeup, your clothes, your boobs, your social media, anything to take you down, anything that makes him feel insecure about your shine, your star power, your future, your career. If you do not get consistent, confident energy, or a man that wants to pour into you, he is most likely intimidated by the woman that you are, and he's going to try and minimize you. Don't do it. Run quickly. This person over time will wear at your self-esteem and wear at the way that you want to show up in this world. Go. The jealous behavior can be leading to stalker tendencies. It can be leading to, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. If he has issues with men approaching you, or he overreacts, he doesn't like people having their eyes on you in any capacity. This one is going to come as a surprise to you, but number 5 is someone that is too smooth. Now, I put this as number 5 because he is going to be hard to identify. When you first meet him, you're going to feel like it's a match made in heaven. This man has no fear when he approaches you. He has all the right words. He has you blushing from ear to ear. And his roster has 50 women on it as of right now. This man is a player. He is not trustworthy. He knows how to get in them panties real quick, and he is way too comfortable. He's been practicing these lines for his entire life. They may have been passed down from his brothers, his uncles, something. If he is too smooth, too slick, run. You want a man who has a little anxiety and nerves when he's approaching you. The guy that does not want to mess up, does not want to touch you too quickly, doesn't want to do anything to throw off your interaction. Now, the smooth man is not that whatsoever. I have a lot more.
You need to get it into your head that there's no such thing as a good man. No such thing. It's not about finding a good man. It's just about finding a man who can tick your boxes, who can serve you and please you. That's it. It's not about finding a good man. They are all the same. Okay? There's no such thing as, oh, he's a good man. Oh, he's one of the good ones. No, they're literally all the same. What makes you think that the man that you're speaking to is any different from the man that your friend is speaking to? What? I don't understand. What? No, they're all the same. Okay? And they're all going to disappoint you, by the way. This is why you need to practice detachment as a woman. So you're 10 steps ahead. They're all going to say things to you in the moment, okay? And then they're not going to follow through with consistent actions because they didn't actually mean it. Okay? They didn't mean it. This is why they tell you stuff in the moment, because they're driven by their urges. They're literally driven by the sensations in their body. So this is why they tell you stuff in the moment, and then they don't follow through with actions because they never truly meant it. They said it on impulse. They are very impulsive. So you have to get this into your head as a woman. Why am I telling you this? Because you need to be switched on. You need to be switched on. Too many of you are sitting here saying, well, he said this to me and he had said this to me and then he said that and then he said he was going to do this, but nothing happened. But nothing happened. He never followed through with consistent actions, did he? Exactly. Exactly. So there's a disconnect there. That means, e.g., he's full of shit. They all know that they have to say certain things to women to get access to them. You're being played because you're playing yourself, baby girl. Okay, you're literally playing yourself. Next time you speak to a man, next time you get to know a guy, okay, I want you, whatever he says, to go through this ear and come out of this ear. Do not digest or process anything a man says unless there is proof in your hand. You can feel it, you can touch it, whatever that proof is, okay? Unless you see solid, concrete proof. Most of the time, it is tangible. It's tangible value that man is bringing into your life. If you see that, fine, act accordingly. But if you don't see anything and all you're hearing is this, like lip service, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, we're going to go here, oh, you know, I'm going to get you this,